Welcome to all. So let us continue our third chapter, matrices. See, in the last videos, I hope you all gone through those videos. We have worked out some of the examples. We have known the definition of matrix, types of matrices, and we have constructed 3 cross 4 matrix, 2 cross 2 matrix by using the given definitions. So we have covered all these points in the last video. I hope you have gone through those videos and updated the notes. So keep on updating the notes and go through the explanation properly. Try to understand the concepts. So let us continue the remaining part. So in today's class, I am going to discuss about equality of matrices. See, what are the things we have known from the previous classes? Definition of a matrix, what do you mean by order of a matrix, types of matrices along with examples, then how to construct a matrix. So we have worked out some of the simple examples, exercise problems. So in this class, let us continue our chapter here. See, I am going to discuss what do you mean by equality of two matrices. So equality of matrices means what will be the condition. Let us learn that and let us continue some examples regarding that. Okay, so I hope you're all listening carefully and understanding the concepts. So don't be in a hurry. So be slow and work out all the problems. Okay, I am talking about the third chapter, matrices. So I am continuing my classes, online classes, and I am going to discuss about equality of matrices. Okay, so here, so I am talking about equality of matrices. So when do we say that two matrices are equal? So what is the condition for two matrices to be equal? So first of all, see here, conditions are, listen carefully. To say that two matrices are equal, see, their orders must be same. Orders must be same. To say that two or more matrices are equal, their orders must be same. So this is the very important condition here. Orders must be same. Then we say that two matrices are equal. Say if A is a matrix of order m cross n, so m rows and n columns. If A is a matrix of order m cross n, and another matrix is, say, B is also a matrix of order m cross n, then we say that matrix A is equal to matrix B. So these two are said to be equal. So their orders must be same. So then, if the matrices are equal, then orders must be same. Then how do we equate the matrices? See, matrix A is equal to matrix B. What is the meaning of this? So let us understand this by taking one example here. So let us consider, say, I will consider one matrix here. So A is this matrix. So then I will say this B. See here. So order of this matrix is 2 cross 2. Order of this matrix is also 2 cross 2. See here. Here clearly we can say that matrix A is equal to matrix B. So these two are equal. Why they are equal? See, you compare the corresponding elements here. 1 is equal to 1, 2 is equal to 2, then 3 is equal to 3, 4 is equal to 4. So you compare the corresponding elements, all are equal. Therefore, the corresponding elements are equal means two matrices are said to be equal. So let me take up another example. See, observe carefully here. I will write the same example. See, can we say that these two are equal? See, observe here. See, first row, first element, you take this 1. Here first row first element is what? 2. See here 1 not equal to 2. So you have to compare and see, observe the corresponding elements. I am telling it repeatedly, corresponding elements. See, first row second element is what? 2. Here first row second element is what? 1. So that is 2 not equal to 1. And also here 3 and here 4 is there. So 3 not equal to 4. Then here 4 is there and 3 is there. 4 not equal to 3. So clearly here these two are not equal. So matrix A is not equal to matrix B. So to say that two matrices are equal, so what are the conditions? Orders must be same. So if orders are same, then corresponding elements are equated. So as I shown in this example, corresponding elements should be equated. So in this way you can learn the concept of equality of matrices. So here you can write the definition. So you can write the definition. So what is the definition says? Two matrices A and B are said to be equal. See, A is equal to Aij, B is equal to Bj. So we write it generally equal if they are of the same order. First condition. So if the order is same, then what we do? Each element of A is equal to corresponding element of B. See, they have taken some example 2, 3, 0, 1. So here also 2, 3, 0, 1. So these two are equal. Symbolically we write it as A is equal to B. So this is the meaning of equality of matrices. That's what I have shown in this example. Okay, let us consider some of the examples here. See, what is the example given? So here observe this. So consider this. If so, left hand side is one matrix is given, right hand side is matrix is given. See, both are equal. Then find the values of A, B, C, X, Y, and Z. So these are the unknowns. So we have to find out the values of A, B, C, X, Y, and Z. Okay. So observe here, two matrices are equal. So I am going to solve this example here. See, if this one is given. So let me take up this here. So the given. So what is given here? See, x plus 3, z plus 4, 2y minus 7, first row. Then minus 6, a minus 1, 0. B minus 3, minus 21, 0. See, this matrix is equal to, then another matrix is given. It is given in the problem. So you have to write this here. 3y minus 2. Then minus 6, minus 3, 2c plus 2. Then 2b plus 4, minus 21, 0. So these two are equal. Then find the values of A, B, C, X, Y, and Z. See here, what is the definition says? Two matrices are equal if their corresponding elements are equal. See, corresponding elements means, what is the first row first element here? X plus 3. So this should be equated to what here? First row first element is 0. So x plus 3 should be equated to 0. Then what is the second element here? Z plus 4 is equal to 6. Then see here, first row, third column, first row. So first row and in third column is, that is A1 3, as we generally say. 2y minus 7 should be equal to what? 3y minus 2. And this A minus 1, what is the corresponding element for this? This is equal to what? Minus 3. Okay. Then B minus 3 should be equal to what? 2b plus 4. So like this we can equate the corresponding elements. So that I will do in the next step. So you have to write the given matrix here. Okay. So equating the so as I told in the definition, equating the corresponding elements, we get, see, I am going to equate the I am going to equate the corresponding elements here. So what are the corresponding elements for me? See, you have to compare the corresponding elements. So I will equate it. So x plus 3 is equal to 0. So this is the corresponding element. And another one was z plus 4 is equal to 6. So see, these two I have equated here. So x plus 3 is equal to 0, z plus 4 is equal to 6. So here there are other corresponding elements also. So then a minus 1 is equal to minus 3. Then 2c plus 2 is equal to 0. See, you have to write all the corresponding elements, equate all the corresponding elements. Okay, I have written this one by one. Then 2y minus 7 is equal to 3y minus 2. See here, these are the corresponding elements. Now in this we consider one by one and you go on solving for the unknowns here. So here c is the unknown, z is the unknown, y is the unknown, x is the unknown. So it solve for x, y, z, a, b and c. So I am going to do it in the next step. So I will consider this one. So equating the corresponding elements, what we get? X plus 3 is equal to 0. Therefore x is equal to, so shift this 3 to the right hand side, I get what? X is equal to minus 3. Then another corresponding element was z plus 4 is equal to 6. So z is equal to 6 minus 4. So what is the value of z? Z is equal to, see here, z is equal to 2. So I got the value of x and z. Okay. So next corresponding element, a minus 1 is equal to minus 3. Then if I solve for a here, minus 3 plus 1, this one comes to right hand side, become this, a is equal to what? Minus 2. So I got the value of a. Okay. Then what is the other corresponding element here? See, 2b plus 4 is equal to b minus 3. Okay. Then I have to solve for b here. So 2b, then bring this b to the left hand side, minus b is equal to minus 3 minus 4. So 2b minus b means b. So minus 3 minus 4, that will be what? Minus 7. So value of b is what? Minus 7. Okay. So let's equate the other corresponding element in the next step. So what is the other one here? 2y minus 7 is equal to 3y minus 2. So these two are like terms. So I can shift this 3y to the left hand side, minus 2 plus 7. So 2y minus 3y is minus y. So this will be 5, or y is equal to what? Y is equal to minus 5. See, y is equal to minus 5. Okay. So what are the values we got here? At the end we can write it as, see, the unknown, a value of a is minus 2, value of b is minus 7, value of c is minus 1, and value of x is minus 3, value of y is minus 5, value of z is equal to 2. Okay, these are the values. So in this way we can see here corresponding elements. X plus 3 I have equated it to 0. Then x plus z plus 4 is equated to 6. Then this corresponding element is equated to 3y minus 2. Then this b minus 3 is equal to 2b plus 4. So we find out the unknowns and equate it to corresponding elements. A minus 1 is equal to minus 3. And we have solved for a, b, c, x, y, z. I got the values. Okay. Okay, let us consider, see here, find the values of a, b, c and d from the following operation. See, once again here, these two matrices are equal. So we have to equate the, see here, we have to equate the corresponding elements. So I am talking about this example. So I am going to solve a, b, c in this examples. Okay. So I will consider this example in the next page here. So let us consider this one. So what is given here? See, given here is, I will write it once again here, 2a plus b, 5c minus d, a minus 2b, 4c plus 3d is equal to 4 minus 3, 11, 24. Okay, 11, 24. So here by equality of matrices, we can by equality of matrices, what we can say here is, by equating the corresponding elements we get, see what is the corresponding element here. See, 2a plus b is equal to, so here what is the first element? 4. 2a plus b is equal to 4. So observe carefully here. Then what is the corresponding element for this? A minus 2b is equal to what? Minus 3. A minus 2b is equal to what? Minus 3. So these are the corresponding elements. Then I can equate it, 5c minus d to 11 and 4c plus 3d is equal to 24. So that I will consider in the next step. So first I will consider these two. So equating the corresponding elements, we have 2a plus b is equal to 4 and a minus 2b is equal to what? Minus 3. See, we have to solve this. See here, 2a is there, here a is there, so we have to make the coefficient of a equal. So we can multiply this by 1 and multiply this by 2 here. So I will get 2a plus b is equal to 4 and 2a minus 4b is equal to minus 6. So I got these two equations. Okay, 2a plus b is equal to 4 and 2a minus 4b is equal to minus 6. So let us solve these two equations in the next step here. So I have made the coefficient of a equal. 2a plus b is equal to 4, then 2a minus 4b is equal to minus 6. So on subtracting here, I will change the sign. Okay, plus 2a minus 2a get cancelled. So here coefficient is 1. 1 plus 4, it will be what? 5b is equal to, see, 6 plus 4, that is 10. So 5b is equal to 10 and b is equal to 10 by 5, that is what? 2. So value of b is 2. So value of b is 2 here. So we can substitute this value in one of the equations here. So I can do it here. Put b is equal to 2 in one of the equations here. So let us consider this 2a plus b is equal to 4. So I will consider this one. Here substitute b is equal to 2 here. So 2a plus 2 is equal to 4. Then 2a is equal to what? This 4 minus 2, that will be what? 2. So a is equal to 2 by 2. So 2 by 2 means what? A is equal to 1. So value of a is 1. Therefore a is equal to 1, b is equal to 2. So I got the values of a and b. So what are the other corresponding elements? So equating the other corresponding elements. So let us take that in the next step here. Equating the other corresponding elements, I get 5c minus d is equal to 11. Then 4c plus 3d is equal to 24. Okay. So here let us make the coefficient of d equal. So let us multiply this by 3 and multiply this by 1. So what I will get? 3. So I will get 15c minus 3d is equal to 33. Then 4c plus 3d is equal to 24. So multiplying this, see, observe the first equation. 15c minus 3d is equal to 33. 4c plus 3d is equal to 24. So let me write that here. 15c minus 3d is equal to 33. 4c plus 3d is equal to 24. So here no need to subtract here. See, adding these two equations, you get this. 19c is equal to 67. Oh, sorry, 50 c is this 57. Then this c is equal to 57 by 19. So if you cancel this, I get c is equal to 3. So 19 3s are. So value of c is what? C is equal to 3. So you can substitute this value in one of the equations. So c is equal to 3. So then I get this. Put c is equal to 3 in one of the equations. So that is 5c minus d is equal to 11. So here I put c is equal to 3 here. See, 5 into 3 minus d is equal to 11. So 15 minus d is equal to 11. So 15 minus 11 is equal to, so I shift this d to here. So 15 minus 11. So value of d is 4. So I got the values of a, b, c and d. So at the end I can write this as, therefore a is equal to 1, b is equal to 2, c is equal to 3 and d is equal to 4. So these are the values of a, b, c and d. So this problem looks little bit lengthy. So for your understanding purpose, I solved in detail. So you go through and practice 2 or 3 times here. So what is the problem here? See, I solved this one. We have find out the values of a, b, c and d. Okay. So equality of two matrices. To say that two matrices are equal, so what is the condition here? Orders must be same and we have to equate the corresponding elements. Okay. So here, as far as this, see here in this is also based on equality of matrices. So this shall continue in the next class. Okay, I will solve this problem in the next video.